What's up guys, Body Shot King here, back with another video, and today I wanted to discuss my thoughts on the current state of Eververse. And here they are. Not good. Alright, thank you guys for... I'm kidding. Those are basically my thoughts summed up on Eververse right now. And instead of just kind of explaining my thoughts and giving a little bit of constructive feedback on how to fix it, I really wanted to make this video mainly based off of constructive feedback. So let's dive right in. The first thing is remove the levels. So currently we're capped out at 25, where you're capped at 20 with base game. Let's remove those levels entirely. That is an arbitrary number that does absolutely nothing for the game. And make the extra levels that we currently have with the 120,000 XP that you would normally get, and let's add a number to that to see how many bright engrams you've earned. This is very similar to how Overwatch does it, where when you level up is when you get a loot box, but it shows that number and it goes infinitely. There's some people in Overwatch that have 3,000 levels. So I want to see something like that, so you can really see whether, oh, this guy is level 60, he doesn't put too much time in the game, or you can see, wow, that guy is, level 1,000, he puts a lot of time into the game. And I think that would add a layer of content, artificial content, really. And it seems to have been very successful with Overwatch, which is why I think it would work well in Destiny. To make the XP gains more clear and make them activity based. And what I mean by that is, can we please see in game how much experience that you're getting, and you need to get very similar to how Overwatch, you get a clear 20,000 per level. Right now we know it's 120,000, but you can't really know the exact amount that you have versus what you need to get, and with also the well-rested gain. So my proposal is, let's get rid of the well-rested thing at the beginning of the week, and let's just make XP gains. Let's get a concrete number in the actual game UI that shows you how much XP you have and how much XP you need to get to level up again. And then what I mean by make them activity based is, let's get rid of like the shoot the enemy to gain XP. Really, I think you should be rewarded per mission, per heroic strike, per raid, per patrol. And this would really, incentivize, instead of just going in and shooting a bunch of enemies, and actually doing activities in these patrols and whatnot. And of course you get stuff for like Lost Sector and other things that are public events that are in patrols. And I feel like this would bring more focus to those activities. Now, of course, with the renewed focus on the activities, you need some actual rewards and reasons to do them, just besides the loot boxes or engrams in the game. But that's a whole nother topic that I've covered in past videos. So yeah, that's basically that summed up. Remove silver and replace with direct bright engram purchases, and make more bright engrams per dollar. And there's some math to this that I saw on some article that I will link in the description. I believe it was from Forbes. Like I said, it will be in the description. And essentially, it's proposing that it moves more towards an Overwatch-style loot box system, which seems to be the most successful loot box system on the gaming market right now. And I tend to agree with that, even though I don't particularly care for Overwatch anymore. Just the game has gotten stale. I do think its loot box system is extremely successful, and it's actually enticed me to buy some loot boxes in the past. So removing silver and getting direct bright engram purchases. First off, you know what you're getting, and you don't have like the spare 200 silver that you can't do anything with, because you can't purchase anything else for silver besides these bright engrams and the bundle boxes. So instead, let's be able to purchase 20 bright engrams for $20. I mean, in Overwatch, you're able to purchase 50 loot boxes for $40. In this game, it's significantly less. It's like 20 for 40. It's not even half of what Overwatch offers, which I think is a shame. So I think that this would clear up things. It would remove a currency from the game and kind of a layer of, or an open up a layer to make it more transparent how Eververse is working and how the microtransactions are working in the game. Add duplicate protection. Duplicates have been a serious problem for me personally. I've gotten like 4 loot boxes in a row where I've gotten the same item. That really shouldn't be happening with a loot box, and you really don't get much for. You get a little bit of bright dust for the duplicates, but I really think there should be more duplicate protection than there is now. I mean, look at Overwatch. You can't get any duplicates in that game. Now, I'm not proposing that for Destiny because I know Destiny has a much narrower pool than Overwatch has, but I think that there could definitely be some duplicate protection in there, at least like back-to-back duplicates. Now, if I'm opening up 50 boxes and I get 3 of the same item, that's kind of reasonable. But to get like 4 in a row out of like, I would say probably 10 engrams is just unacceptable. Remove mods and shaders from the loot pool. Bungie has talked about making shaders kind of going back to the original one-time use or something similar to that like we had in Destiny 1, which I think would be a good change. You just get the shader once and you can really apply it anywhere instead of having the stacks in one-time use, because I find myself, do I really want to use this shader or do I want to save it for something else? And I'm not getting the level of customization that we've had and have been promised in the past of our characters by Bungie. And then mods, I think the mod system should be completely removed because it is moving towards a pay-to-win system. And pay-to-win is never good for any game. Now, mods aren't completely pay-to-win in its current state, but I think with the rework, they should completely remove it from the boxes. Kind of cleans up so you can see what rewards you're getting, and then you can just get mods from actual activities. And again, incentivizing actually doing some of these activities to get these loot boxes. So I think that would be a good change, just to completely remove that and make everything from the bright engrams cosmetic. Now, on top of that, in clearing up like what you're getting from the loot box, I think the process of receiving items should look more rewarding. Right now, you just get a few icons on screen that go away. I think there should be something similar to like what Overwatch, I know I'm drawing a lot of comparisons to Overwatch, but they do it so well. It looks so rewarding. You have stuff pop out, there's flares and everything, and then you get to see your 4 items, and you get immediate previews of the items. So you know exactly what you got. And it looks really cool and is done, I think, in a very brilliant way. And my final idea for how to fix Eververse is make items cost more bright dust. Now hear me out. But make every item always available instead of having a weekly rotation of the current, I think it's 20 items. I think it might be less, like 15 or so, 16, something like that, items that you have in Eververse. Let's make a UI similar to previewing the bright engram, where you have like your shader section, your ghost section, and all of that stuff. You have sections of that, and you can go in and purchase any of the items at any time. And I'm saying make it cost more bright dust. That way there's more grind to get it. Now, I'm not saying that Eververse should be the grind, but with all these recommendations that I've made, and if Bungie applies the majority of them, it is really making Eververse something more than just a microtransaction system. It is a cosmetic pool. And with the transparency of it, you can really see how you can earn stuff like this within the game, instead of, oh, I don't really know how I'm really going to earn this within the game. And there's no really clear way of purchasing the stuff that you can't get in the loot boxes and previewing it. I feel like the current system is a mess, and really all these suggestions are just moving it one step closer to being a carbon copy of the Overwatch loot box system. But I think that is just a testament to how well Blizzard has done the loot box system for that, and Bungie should take heavy notes from it. Thanks for watching. Make sure you leave a comment down below what you think about my ideas and what you would do to improve the system yourself. And if you did enjoy the content, make sure you subscribe, leave a like, and turn on notifications so you can see when my next video is posted. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.